Bhaktin Mukamavarta Srutin Yat Kripatamaham Vande Tadanagopalakam Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Ful barsane wali ki jai, jai 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 jai. Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Guru Vrindavaneshwari jai, jai 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 jai. Radhe Radhe Radhe, 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
So now starting Srimad Bhagavat Geeta, Dvadash Adhyaya, chapter 12, Bhakti Yoga. Sloka 16. Anapekshaha Shuchir Daksha Udashino Gatavyatha Sharvarambha Parityagi Yo Madbhakta Shame Priya. From previous sloka, from 15, Sri Krishna Bhagavan, he is showing the qualities of his pure devotees. who is very nearest most of Krishna. So, which quality they have? So they achieve this by their effort? No, it's happened. It's happened. When we'll take our heart near to Krishna, when we'll keep our heart near to Krishna, when we'll take shelter and our dedication will be 100% towards Krishna. So then all those qualities will appear inside of the heart of devotees. So here, who has such qualities? They are very loving to Krishna. Krishna loves them most. So Krishna is saying to Arjuna, hey Arjuna, you ask me, who are very loving to me, who are very nearer to me. So now I'm telling you, I'm not pointing the person, but I'm telling you the qualities. Who has such qualities? Everyone. They are my very nearest. I love them. Not only they love me. Moite teshu chapyaham. Before, Krishna said this about his devotees. That moite teshu chapyaham. I'm not only in their heart. Only they keep in their heart about my image. No, not that only. They are also inside of my heart. All those devotees. What you just said, that I am controlled, I am showing partiality. Yes, Arjuna, I am showing partiality. I am partial. For them, who has such qualities? I am not pointing any person that he is very loving to me. He is very loving to me. I love him, I love him, I love him. No, not that. Who will achieve? Who has such kinds of qualities? All of them, they are very nearest to me. So, from previous sloka, he started to say, and he will describe, continues in 5 sloka, 15 to 19. He will explain this, all the qualities of his pure devotees. Before he said, to whom no one is feeling anxiety. Who is not feeling anxiety from this material world? Who is free from this all attachment about any pleasure and distress from this material world? They are my very nearest. In previous sloka he said. Now he is saying another qualities. Anapeksha shuchir daksha udashina gata vyatha sarvarambha parityagi jo yo madbhaktya swame priya. Ya madbhakta anapeksha. Who is? Arjuna. Which devotee is anapeksha? That means detached from everything. From all material attachment. From this material world. Who is completely detached. Is it very easy for one who is there in Kali Yuga to be renounced from this material world? Yes, it's possible when one will get the costless mercy. Then he can leave everything. But we are in family life. Is it very easy for them? No, it's very tough. So what Krishna says, that leave everything, just to reject everything, and go to the forest. No, he's not saying like that. He's saying that, yes, well, you are in family life. But there is attachment, more attachment, and very deep attachment. How much attachment actually you need for your family life? Only you should develop such attachment for them, for this material world. Not more than this. That means you must be not weak by your heart, by your mind for anything. So when your mind and heart will be weak for something, for someone in this material world, so that will pull you back from your advancement, development in your spiritual path. So that's why Jarabharat, when he got his deer form, at first he was a king, a very pure devotee of Sri Hari, Sri Vishnu. At the ending part of his life, he left everything behind him, all his kingdom, and he went to the forest. For what? For uninterrupted bhajan, sadhana. But what's happened there? In the forest, he was attached. He got a very loving relation with a baby deer. And in that way, at the end of his life, in his last moment, he was thinking about that baby deer, not about his Prabhu, for whom he left everything. That is our final moment. It must be Ante Narayana Smriti. We must leave our body by the thinking of our Prabhu. But it was not happening with Jarabharat, Bharat Maharaj. He was thinking, oh, now I am dying. So we'll take care of this baby deer. And by thinking, he left his body. And what's happened for that? He got a birth, next birth, in a deer family. But because of his power, spiritual power, sadhana, all the memory was there inside of him. He can remember what he was in his previous life and what's happened there. So when he found he got this form as a deer, so he started to lament. Oh Prabhu, it was my big mistake. For you I left everything and I went to the forest and same attachment I got there. For what I leave everything, same thing happened with me in the forest. So it was a great mistake of me. So he started to pray to him, Prabhu, please, give me one more chance. And if by your mercy I'll get another form as a human being, another chance, so make my heart detached from everything. Make my inside like that, that it will be detached from everything. And then he started to pray. He thought that, okay, maybe I'll not be detached. I'll be detached maybe from everything, but to look at me, other will feel affection, love. So when I'll go in my path, so they'll pull me back. By their loving affection, they'll pull me back. So then he started to pray to Prabhu. Okay, when you'll give me another more chance, so not only inside, make my outside look like that, that no one will feel any attachment, any affection, any love. So maybe Prabhu, he heard this. It was from his heart. So he got birth again in a Brahman family. And from inside he was detached from everything. He had no affection for anyone. And externally he was looking like a stupid boy. So no one will get any affection or love for him. His father had more children. So his father had love for others because they are very good, very scholar. But that boy is a stupid boy. But he cannot kill him. So he was just taking care, only by giving food or dresses like this. So the devotees must be like this. Devotees must be like this. Anapeksha. Bhagavan said, I love such one who has such kinds of qualities, who are anapeksha, nishpariha, detached from everything. Then, and at the same time he has to behave with others in that way that they will feel that he will never will feel any attachment with them. They will behave with others with some distance. There must be some boundary line. Because without saying anything, so we can say so many things. It's not by your behavior. Your limitation is like this. There is some line, invisible line. Krishna says, I love Arjuna. Who can make this line? Who can draw this line? Boundary, some boundary. So they can show the limitation to others. And from inside, they will not cross this boundary for this material world. Anapeksha, Shuchi, very pure. Not only from outside, from inside. Not only from inside, also outside. That's why it's very important for us. Every year I say it, Sadachar. We should be clean from in and out, both. Then we'll be very nearest to Krishna. If we are not clean from inside or outside, so you will not allow us. And will we feel anxiety to go inside. Because everyone will be there very clean from in and outside. So when I go with this unclean position, maybe I am clean from outside, not inside. Maybe I clean from inside but not externally. Then also I will be mismatched there. So that's why we should be very pure from inside and from outside. Shuchir Daksha. When we'll attain these two qualities,
Když dosáhneme těchto dvou
when we'll be
vlastností,
detached from this material world,
odpoutat se od materiálního světa,
when we'll be very pure from in and outside,
už budeme hodně čistí,
then that quality will come.
tak se
Perfection will be very perfect.
dokonalost objeví a bude dokonalá.
Very perfect. Otherwise perfection will not come.
V opačném případě ta dokonalost nepřijde.
First detachment,
Nejdřív
we need,
odpoutání,
then purity.
pak čistota.
By these two qualities we can attain that perfection.
Těma dvěma vlastnostmi můžeme dosáhnout
Then
dokonalosti.
the knowledge for Krishna Seva will come appear
A
inside
potom
of
se
our heart.
začne v našem srdci objevovat
Otherwise it
tam
is not possible.
ty vědomosti o Krišnovi, to poznání.
Udashina gata gatva. Udashin, neutral, very neutral.
Hodně neutrální.
They are not partial.
Nejsou
Because
nestranní
they can
nikomu,
see Krishna inside of every heart.
protože oni vidějí Krišnu v každém.
What we listened yesterday
To, co jsme
about the
včera
story of
poslouchali,
Tukaram.
příběhu o Tukarámovi.
In front of them, everyone are equal.
Před nima každý je stejný.
They
Všichni jsou si
respect
rovni.
human beings and at the same time all the other animals also.
Nejenom lidské bytosti, ale
So they are very
všechny
neutral.
bytosti. Takže
They are not partial for human beings
tělo
or
jsou neutrální, nestraní
they are
nikomu
human body,
lidskými bytostmi.
so they are devotee. So I will take care of them.
Postarám se o ně.
But they are animals, I will not take care of them.
Ale o zvířata se
So anyhow, but not.
To není takové.
You know, Radharaman Charandas Babaji Maharaj, he arranged the dog festival.
Ten, jak jsme říkali jednou o tom Maharajovi, který udělal tu hostinu.
Dog festival. He invited all the dogs
Pozval všechny psy. Vlastně z Vrindáva.
and he offered
Obětoval jim
not
prase.
like how we're offering, how we're serving the dogs.
Ne tak jako běžně dáváme psům jídlo do misky.
Give their food in one plate and we'll give it to them.
Dali jim to
Maybe to our pet.
na talíř.
But he arranged the festival, Mahaprasad,
On tam
for
uspořádal
dogs.
hostinu Mahaprasádamovu.
And he invited personally. He went to the streets
Osobně chodil po
and he
ulici
invited all the dogs, please
a
come.
zval všechny ty psy a říkal jim,
Offering
prosím.
pranam and he invited, please come
On se jim
to my
poklonil
temple.
a říkal, pojďte do mého chrámu.
to Radharaman temple and accept prasad there.
Pojďte přijmout prasana.
All the dogs came that day. They are not fighting, they are not barking.
Ne, neštěkali, nervali se,
Very civilized.
civilizovaní.
They accept their asana.
Se tam
Then they serve
posadili
how we are
na
serving
místo.
to the human devotees. So the devotees, they are serving to the dogs one after one,
Lidi
one after
vlastně
one,
oddaní
all
těm
the items.
posluhovali těm psům.
So all the dogs, without any fighting,
Tam
they
nebyly
took prasad,
žádný rvačky.
they washed their paws and mouth and they went. Then next batch came.
Když to dojedli, tak odešli.
So in front of devotee, who is very pure, who is very perfect,
Takže před oddaným, který je
who is
čistý
very neutral,
a
in
neutrální.
front of them everyone equal.
Všichni jsou si rovni.
No one is higher, no one is lower.
Nikdo není vyšší, nikdo není nižší.
Udashina gata gatha, when they have no attachment for this material world, when they have nothing with this material world, so anything from this material world, it is not touching their heart.
Když nemají připoutání k materiálnímu světu, tak nic z toho
You
materiálního
cannot hurt them.
se
You cannot
nedotká
hurt
jejich
one
srdce.
pure devotees by your
Ty nemůžeš
this
urazit
material
nebo
behavior.
zranit toho čistého oddaného nějakého materiálního věci.
You can chastise them, they know,
Když mu
also they will
vyne-
happy. Then also they will smile to
Oni
you.
budou stejně šťastní, ale budou se
You can
usmívat.
insult them,
Můžeš je urazit,
then also they will smile to you.
stejně se budou smát.
So it is not touching their heart actually.
Jich se to nedotkne.
Not the pleasure,
Ani
not the
potěšení,
distress,
ani
not insult,
potíže,
not respect.
ani urážka.
Nothing
ani
is
podsta.
touching
Nic se jich nedotkne.
to the heart from this material world.
Nic z materiálního světa se
What?
nedotkne jejich srdce.
Touching to their heart, if it is connected with Krishna.
Co se jich dotkne, pokud je to nějak spojený s Krišnou.
If they will feel that they are going away from Krishna,
Když ucítí, že se vzdalují od
so
Krišny,
then they will start to cry.
tak začnou brečet.
It's a great pain for them.
To je pro ně velká bolest.
If they lost everything, where Krishna says, Sarvarambha parityagi me priya. Who has no lamentation for any of his activities.
Nic si neříká.
If he got something from this world, okay, it's well.
Když dostane něco z materiálního světa, tak jo.
If he didn't get anything, then also
dostane nic,
well,
tak je taky v pořádku.
because only they're thinking about Krishna.
Protože oni myslí jenom na Krišnu.
Maybe I did not get anything, so maybe behind this something betterment are there.
Možná jsem nic nedostal.
Everything they're accepting in that way.
Oni všechno přijímají v té...
What will happen with them?
Možná je zatím něco dalšího.
But what we are doing?
Co my děláme?
If something happened bad with
Se nám
us,
stane něco špatného,
first we'll blame to God.
než
what's
budeme
happened
to
to me?
vyčítat tomu Bohu.
I didn't do anything.
Že jsem nic neudělal,
Then also it's happened with me.
tak proč se mi tohle děje?
So we start to blame him.
Takže mu začneme
But
nadávat.
we should not.
Ale neměli
We're not allowed to do this.
my dokonce to není ani dovolené.
Because what exactly we are doing for him?
Protože co my pro něj děláme? Co my vlastně pro něj
We're doing
děláme?
nothing.
My neděláme nic.
He gave everything, he arranged everything
On
for
nám dal
us,
všechno to zařídil.
for our betterment, for our pleasure, for
Naše
our
potěšení,
entertainment.
pro naše
He arranged
zábavu.
everything
Všechno tady
here.
zařídil.
in this world
Na tom
for
světě.
us. But what we are doing for him?
A co děláme my pro něj?
Always we are forgetting everything.
Vždycky všechno zapomínáme.
Always we are forgetting His mercy, His kindness.
Zapomínáme jeho milost,
His
jeho
blessings.
laskavost, jeho požehnání.
Every moment we have to make our mind
Měli bychom
in
správně
that searching mood.
v každém momentu
That how, where, when we
být
are
v
getting
tomhle
His mercy.
hledající náladě, kde je.
If we'll search this,
Když to budeme hledat,
then we can feel that every moment are blessed.
tak ucítíme, že vlastně jsme v každém
It's not
chvíli
it is
požehnaní.
blessed that we are still alive.
Už jenom to, že vlastně jsme furt naživu.
We are blessed, that's why we are talking about Krishna.
My jsme požehnaní, kvůli tomu teď tady můžeme mluvit
But
o
not
Krišně.
everyone they are talking about Krishna.
Ale ne všichni mluví teď o Krišnovi.
Millions of people, they
Miliony
don't know who is Krishna.
a nevědí, kdo je Krišna.
Millions, billions of people, they have no attachment for Krishna.
Nemají-
Maybe they know who is Krishna,
Krishnovi
but they have no
připoutaní.
attachment for Krishna.
Nevědí, kdo je to.
So many people, they are against of Krishna.
A hodně lidí je dokonce proti Krišnovi.
But we are talking about him. We are listening his
My
advices
se o něm bavíme,
from Srimad
posloucháme
Bhagavat
jeho
Geeta.
příkazy.
Is it not blessed?
Není to požehnané?
So every moment, whenever we'll get some pleasure, we have to accept in that way.
Takže
This
každou
pleasure,
chvíli
this entertainment came from him. That's
si
why
uvědomit, že tohleto požehnání a ta radost,
we are enjoying
že to pochází od
mobiles.
ní.
We are enjoying mobiles, we are enjoying internet.
Užíváme si mobil.
It's not his
telefon,
mercy.
Internetu, není to jeho milost.
It's not, it is his blessings.
Je to jeho požehnání.
How we are using that is another thing.
Jak to používáme, to už je věc druhá.
He gave this intelligence to the scientist.
On dal
So that's
inteligenci
why
vědcům,
they can. It's not?
takže oni můžou to vyrobit.
He gave this intelligence. He sent this intelligence to them, that's why they can. That's why they discovered this.
On dal tu
Invent this
inteligenci
internet.
vědcům, takže oni objevili, vlastně vymysleli ten internet.
So, and then we are using this. Everyone in the street, everywhere, wherever you will see, everyone watching mobiles and so many things. Everything is His mercy.
To je všechno jeho milost.
So all our moments are really blessed.
Takže každý náš moment, všechny ty momenty jsou
We are
požehnané.
not feeling this.
Ale my to necítíme.
We have to make our mind in that way, in a
Musíme
searching mood,
tu naši mysl
to accept this
dát do této
everything.
pozice.
It's coming from Krishna. If we can feel,
Když to můžeme cítit,
then we cannot use these all blessings in bad way.
když budeme tohle cítit, tak nebudeme schopni používat všechny tyhle ty
Someone
věci
watching
špatným způsobem.
the divine sides, what is about Krishna, what is about Mahaprabhu. Someone is searching this in the website, in the browser.
Hledá někdo na netu, kdo to je
Someone said
Mahaprabhu.
bad sides. Someone searching bad sides.
Někdo tam hledá nějaký špatné stránky.
Because inside of them, they are not really attached with Him.
Protože uvnitř nejsou připoutané.
If their mind and heart will be attached with Him, so they will search
Kdyby bylo srdce a mozek připoutaný ke Krišnovi, tak
how all the other they share their feelings.
tak by to tam hledali tohle.
How I can get new knowledge
Jak získat
about Him.
nový poznání,
from there.
nové informace.
So we can use His blessings and mercy in a good way when our mind will be attached with Him.
Takže když se
If we can feel
připoutá, budeme moct
that
to
this all is
poznání
blessings
získat
from
novým
Krishna,
způsobem.
then it will happen. So it will automatically, what Krishna says to Arjuna, these all qualities, it will come automatically.
Který Krišna popisuje Arjunovi, všechno se to dostaví
By
automaticky.
practice they didn't develop this.
To se
No one can develop such kinds of qualities inside of them. By practice no one can. How you can detach your mind from this material when you are here in this world? When you have so many relations, friends, wife, beloved, lover, father, mother, brother, sister, children, and so other stuffs. So other stuffs. How you can be detached from them? By your effort. Yes, we have effort, but we forgot how to use that effort. Only it will happen by this thinking. What before Krishna says, what today morning we just listened from Srimad Mahaprabhu's prayer, that accept me as a dust of your lotus feet. When we can develop this, then time to time, gradually, one after one, all the qualities will appear inside of us. So Krishna says that Arjuna, who has such quality, who is detached from everything, who is very pure, who is very perfect, who is neutral, who is steady, Gata Vyatha, who is steady, Sarvarambha Purityagi, who has no aspect for the result of his activities, who is detached from all the feelings, pleasure and distress. So he is very nearest to me. Jo na hrishati, na dveshti, na shochati, na kangshati, shubha shubha parityagi bhaktiman yah shame priya. More qualities. Jo na hrishati, Arjuna, who is not feeling really pleasure from this material world. Actually, what is happening with us? If we'll get something very big from this material world, we'll start to dance. Because of our pleasure. Is not?
tak začneme radostí
Oh, we got
tancovat.
so much money.
Není to tak?
Maybe I passed in my examination
Třeba jsem
and
prošel
the
nějakou
mark was
zkoušku
very high.
a dostal jsem
So I'll
dobrou
start to
známku.
dance.
Tak začnu tancovat.
When one of my application will be approved, which is very beneficial for me,
Když mi schválí.
what is happening? I'll start to dance by pleasure. Oh, I got my success. But Krishna says,
Ale Krishna říká,
who is not feeling like that?
ten, kdo takhle to nepociťuje,
Yono Hrishati. From material world, who has no pleasure desire. He's not asking anyone. He's not asking for anything.
nepožaduje žádný potěšení z hmotného
No
světa.
dveshti,
Non-envious.
not only non-envious. Dveshti is not only non-envious. No dveshti means non-envious, not only that. He is not feeling anger or anxiety for anyone.
Někdo, kdo necítí hněv ani úzkost vůči někomu.
Dvesh means actually non-envy and not angry.
Ne závist a ne hněv.
He'll never feel envy
Když někdo
because he is devotee.
on nikdy necítí
In the
závist,
mind of
protože
devotee, in the heart of devotees, there is everything.
v srdci oddaného
All the
všechno.
5 friends are there.
Všech 5 přátel.
Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada. Until that they have. But there is no envy. By bhakti power, by the blessings
I'm
of
sorry,
bhakti,
Baba, I didn't understand this. Can you repeat, please, the last
Yeah.
sentence?
in the heart of devotees, Vaishnavas, before we know the 6 enemies,
Známe těch 6 nepřátel.
6 enemies are there. So the devotees, they will turn their mood.
They'll make the enemies into friends.
Yes, They'll turn their mood
Oni si z těch
and
nepřátel
then
udělají přátelé.
there will be no enemies.
A už tam nebudou další.
So they will support. They will
Budou
support to your
podporovat.
bhajan. But one point, one quality, one enemy will destroy.
Ale jeden z těch nepřátel bude
It's
zničen.
not by their effort,
A ne jejich
it's by
úsilím,
bhakti.
ale díky bhakti.
By the mercy of bhakti, that envy,
Díky milosti
matsarya, it will destroy from their
ta
heart.
závist bude zničena.
They'll not be envious to anyone,
Oni nebudou závidět nikomu.
not for spiritual practice, not for material aspects. They'll not
Ani
feel
pro
envious to
duchovnou,
anyone.
ani pro hmotnou.
So they are free
Jsou prostý.
from this.
Ty závisti.
No dveshti, no shochati. They are not lamenting
Nenaříkají,
when they lost anything.
když o něco přijdou. Když přijdou
When they
všechno,
lose anything, they'll not lament.
nenaříkají.
But we are always lamenting.
Ale my vždycky naříkáme.
Only by losing very small things.
I když přijdeme o něco hodně malého.
If we lost some things which is very small, very little, so we'll start to cry, we'll start to lament.
Hodně malého začneme brečet, naříkat.
But they'll not do this.
Ale to my to tak
They'll not feel sad
My se necítí.
and they'll not lament for that.
Nenaříkají.
It's gone, that means it's gone.
Odešlo to, tak to odešlo.
Maybe it's one kind of betterment for me.
Možná je to i zlepšení.
That's why I lost it.
Možná je to tak lepší. Tak to nechám.
So it's happened,
Je to tak, nebo?
I was going up to the Chandranath mountain.
Já jsem šel
In
na
Chattogram.
vrcholek hory Chandrana.
So if we'll go from down,
Když
To
jdeš
up.
doleva,
so you have to cross 2 more mountains, small mountain, then
musíš překročit 2
and then
vrcholy.
Chandranath mountain.
A teprve potom je ten hlavní vrchol.
And that road, going up that road is not good.
A ta cesta, která tam vede, není dobrá.
So many thief and
Jsou tam prohlubně
dacoit are there. They say that, Prabhu, and I have so many gold chains.
když tam jsou lidi. Já mám hodně na
So
sobě
they said,
zlata.
Prabhu, just take it out and keep it here down.
Radili, radši si to sundej, to zlato.
Otherwise this road is not good when you'll go up.
Ta
So
cesta je
they'll come
dobrá.
and they'll steal this all
Můžou přijít a ukrást
by
to.
force.
Násilím
They'll
tě
attack
seberou,
you.
oni tě napadnou.
So I said,
Já jsem řekl,
if they can, so I'll accept this. It's the desire of Chandranath.
jestli jsou toho schopni, tak já to přijmu, jako přání.
Maybe it was not good for me, so that's
Třeba to
why
pro mě nebylo
it's
dobrý,
gone.
tak to půjde pryč.
So I went up with this all.
A šel jsem nahoru se vším
It was
tím
nothing
zlatem.
happened.
Nic se nestalo.
So we have to make our mind in that way. It was for that moment.
Je
I'm
potřeba
not
mít mysl.
saying that I'm really completely detached from
Já
everything. No,
neříkám,
not
že jsem
that.
takhle od všeho odpoutaný. To ne.
I'm not so high quality Vaishnava.
Nejsem takhle hodně kvalifikovaný.
It's my confusion.
Ten,
Before also I said
to vám přiznávám.
that still I am trying to go inside Radhakund. I am trying to enter Radhakund
Se pořád
since
snažím
25 years.
do Radhakundu už 25 let.
But devotees must be like this.
Ale odaní musí být takovýhle.
No shochati, no kankshati. They will not ask for anything.
Oni se o moc
No lament,
neprosí.
no, they will not lament
They're not lamenting for anything
and they're not desiring anything.
and not desiring for anything.
Oni
Ma-
nad ničem
material
nevědujou,
things.
Material
ani
things.
pro nic neprosí.
Everything is connected with material
Tohle
things
všechno,
Yeah,
co
yeah.
mluvíme, to má co dělat s hmotou.
because they're detached from this world.
Protože oni jsou odpoutáni od
They're
hmotného
detached from
světa.
this material world. They're desiring for their spiritual practice. They're desiring for everything, for Krishna Shiva. Their desire only connected with that, not for this material world. So they're not lamenting for anything
Takže po
and
nic
they're not
nenáříkají
desiring for anything
a
from this
po
world.
ničem netouží z tohohle
They're
hmotného
not
světa.
asking.
A oni se
In
neprosí.
India you will find so many persons.
V Indii potkáte tolik lidí.
It's, you can say, ajachak vritti, you know. My father, Prabhupad Srila Goswami,
Můj táta
once he went to Agyatavash.
jednou šel na nějaké místo. A já to až.
So we didn't know where he is.
Nevěděl přesně.
That time
kde
it
se
was
nachází.
3 or 4 months. I was so small that time.
Já jsem byl hodně
In our
malý.
childhood it's happened. Only maybe every 20-25 days we'll get one letter, and by the stamp, postal stamp, we can know that where he is.
Jenom kvůli vlastně
And
poštovní.
always we'll get from different place.
On nám vždycky psal dopisy jenom
So
kvůli
that
tomu,
was
že jsme
travel.
poznali, kde on byl vlastně.
And he took only one dhoti with him
On si vzal s sebou jedno do
and Srimad Bhagavat
Srimad
in his bag.
Bhagavatam. Nebačou.
No money, nothing.
Žádný
With him.
peníze, nic.
4 months he traveled
4
all over
měsíce
India.
takhle cestoval po celé Indii.
And that time he accepted ajachak vritti.
A tehdy přijal,
If somebody will offer some food, so it's okay, he will accept.
když mu
If
někdo
nobody give,
nabídnul
so
jídlo, tak
he will
on to
not ask
přijmul, je
to
to v
anyone
pořádku, a
for
když mu
food.
nikdo nic nenabídnul, tak on sám od sebe si neříkal o nic.
So in that way, he spent 4 months
Těmhle
And he
způsobem
traveled
strávil 4 měsíce
without any money, without any things.
bez peněz, bez ničeho.
But the surprising things,
Ale překvapující věc
every day
je,
you'll get prasad.
že každý den dostal prasádem.
Anyhow, maybe at the end of the day,
Jakkoliv, třeba až na konci dne,
some came and he
někdo
offered
přišel
something.
a nabídl mu.
And that 4 months experience of him, you can write a big book.
A o téhle
All
4měsíční
those
zkušenosti
experiences.
by šlo napsat jako velkou knihu.
So this is ajachak vritti. The devotees, pure devotees, they must have such qualities for
Čistě
ajachak vritti.
potřebují
They're not
tuto
desiring for
vlastnost.
anything, they're not lamenting for anything. So Krishna says, Arjuna,
Když
When?
říká Arjuna,
Shubha Parityagi, who is not searching for any pious credit,
kdo nehledá po žádným
Whatever
boží
they are doing,
reakci,
It's without any desire,
Co
desireless.
dělají prostě
That
žádosti.
they are offering food, they are doing dhanam, or they are serving the other devotees.
Slouží ostatním odaným.
There is no desire.
Nemají
They are serving
žádnou
as usual.
Slouží,
It's their duty.
je to pro ně
It's
normální.
their love
Je to jejich
that I am serving the Vaishnavas.
láska,
I am serving animals, Go Seva. I am serving other animals. I am serving poor people.
krávám a
I am
dalším
serving
zvířatům,
very old people.
starým lidem.
But behind this, there is no aspect.
Ale
No
není
desire.
tam žádné očekávání, zatím není tam žádná touha po něčem. Zatím.
If they will ask, you will ask to them, why you are doing
Když
this?
se jich zeptáš, proč to
If you
děláš,
want any past credit, they will
chceš
say
nějakou
no.
nějaký zbožnou reakci.
Why you are doing this? I love it. That's why
Protože
I
to
am
miluje,
doing this.
proto to dělá. Já to miluju, proto to dělá.
They are not searching for past credit,
Oni
and they are not fearful
po nějaký dobrý
about
kármě.
sin also.
Oni se cítí dobře, že to
The devotees has such nature.
Odaný mají to.
They are not afraid about the sin.
Nebojí se hříchu,
They are not afraid about the sinful credits.
nebojí se těch špatných
They are
reakcí.
afraid about offenses, aparad against
Čeho se
Vaishnavas.
bojí, jsou přestupky proti odaným.
Because they know,
Protože
if
vědí,
something happened,
že jestli se něco stane,
if any sinful activities will be done by me,
že oni vědí, že když
So I can
dělám nějakou
delete,
hříšnou
I can
reakci,
erase all my sinful credits. By their knowledge, they will not do, never. But by ignorance, because most of our activities
není to, že by to dělal
we are doing by
vědomě,
our
ale
ignorance.
díky
Is not?
nevědomosti se stane nějaký ten hřích.
No one is doing sinful activities.
Nikdo
By their knowledge.
hříšnou činnost vlastně vědomě.
It's
vážně.
happened.
Děje se to,
It's happened, and then after that, they will feel, oh, it was sinful activity.
když se to stane se to a teprve potom oni si uvědomí, že to byla
So
hříšná činnost.
when the devotees, they will feel, oh, it's happened, so they will take shelter again.
A když si uvědomí, že se
Mahamantra.
to stalo, tak najdou přímo útočiště u Mahamantry.
They are not afraid about this.
Oni se tohohle
They are
nebojí.
afraid about
Oni se
aparadha,
bojí těch
offense against bhakta, offense against Vaishnavas.
přestupkům proti odaným.
So Krishna, he says to Arjuna, hey Arjuna, who has such kinds of qualities?
Krishna říká Arjunovi, kdo má teda tyhle vlastnosti, tenhle
Who-
vlastnosti,
Who is not attached with the pleasure from this material world?
kdo není připoután k potěšení z materiálního světa,
Who has no envious mood?
kdo nemá tu závist,
Who is not lamenting or desiring?
neběduje,
And who has not desire for pious credit? And who are not fear, who has no fear for sinful credits?
kdo vlastně netouží po té dobrý
All of
a
them,
nebojí
they
se
are
ty špatný
very
karmy.
nearest to me.
Tyhle
I love them.
jsou mi hodně blízký.
Who has such qualities? They love me, and at the same time,
Oni mají tyhle
I also love
vlastnosti,
them.
milujou mě a zároveň já miluju je.
So these all qualities Krishna is showing to Arjuna.
Všechny tyhle vlastnosti Krishna ukazuje
For what?
Arjunovi.
To show Arjuna that my devotees are such kinds of great.
Mu říká Arjunovi,
They have such kinds of qualities.
moji odaní mají takovýhle
No one
vlastnosti.
can do this. You should not compare with my devotees with others.
Nikdo to
Not
nedokáže,
yogis, not
nemůžeš
gyanis.
srovnávat moje odaní s
So
dalšími
what
lidmi.
you'll say more about his devotees,
Co
we'll
řekne?
listen tomorrow
Já
evening.
o svých odaných, to si poslechnu zítra.
Tomorrow evening,
Here.
more two slok and at the ending slok.
Zítra si
So
poslechnu
tomorrow
dva-
evening we'll listen
dva
to
další
the last
verše.
part of Bhakti Yoga.
Poslední část
So,
Bhakti
Jai
Yogi.
Nitai!
Jai Nitai!
Stop the phone.
Other question?
No.
Yeah,
It's
question.
not?
Yeah, question you can ask. Stop this.
Stop it now?
Otázky.
No, ask. You can ask question.
Sometimes there's no question.
No.
We asked so many questions in the morning session. Now, no question.
Share it.
Yes.
Because Bhagavad Gita is very clear.
Yeah, it's very clear. Actually, it's really very clear. Where is our Pujari Baba?
According
Can I ask?
Yeah,
Guruji?
you can ask.
How the 6 enemies, 1 disappear, the anger disappear, and the 5, how is this transformation into friends happening?
Yeah, in Prema Bhakti Chandrika, Narottam Das Thakur he said, Krishna Seva Kamar Pone, Krodh Bhakta Deshijane, Lok Sadhu Sange Hari Katha, Moho Ishta Labha Bine, Modo Krishna Gunogane, Nijukta Koribo Jatha Tatha. Narottam Das Thakur has said in Prema Bhakti Chandrika that when you will take shelter on the lotus feet of Krishna, and when you will follow the instruction of your Sri Gurudev, so the enemies, they become your friend. They will turn their mood. How? Then your last will be engaged for service of Krishna. Then your anger will be used only for against devotees, against your devotion, against your spiritual practice, against all the bad.
As protection.
Greed, yeah. For self-protection, for self-protection for your spiritual practice. Greed will be used for talking with the devotees, listening Harikatha. Sadhu Sangha Harikatha. Moho Ishta Labha Vina, affection, your attachment will develop for your Ishta, for your Krishna. Mada Krishna Gunagane, your pride will be used only which is connected with Krishna. Yes, I am not normal, I am not general one. I am the servant of Krishna, I am the servant of, maid servant of Srimati Radharani. In that way that pride will develop inside of you. So then it will be friendly mood. When you use, they will be used in that way after that. And the envy, that mood will disappear by the power of bhakti. Where is envy? There is no bhakti. Where is envy? There is no love. Love makes our heart big and bigger. If there is pure love.
I have a question. That you say that pure devotees are not attached with material world, and so it means they are not taking care, not at all about their future, about what they are going to eat, where they are going to live, what will be in the old age, or they are not taking care of this at all.
They are taking care of Krishna and Krishna is taking care of them.
Oni se starají o Krišnu a Krišna se stará o ně.
simple.
They are taking care of Krishna. So what Krishna said in Srimad Bhagavat Geeta?
Co říká Krišna v Bhagavad Gita?
He said, Teshang nityabhijuktanam yogakshemam vahamaham. Who is always attached with me in that way, who is always connected with me, who is taking care of me. So I am responsible for them. I am doing everything, I am carrying everything for them. That is give and take policy, you know. It's not only in material world. In spiritual world also, same things, give and take policy. When you will give, Krishna will give. Give and take.
And what if person is taking care of Krishna but not 100%, just partially? He's,
How much?
for example, I don't know. He's doing something but not
You know,
100%. So then
you
what
know,
will happen?
I am telling you. You are saying something strange. It's everything about love. And when there is love, love is always 100%. You can break your love. That you just give 50% love to him, 50% love to him. No. You can divide your affection, not love. Love will be only for one. So when there is love for Krishna, so there will be only for Krishna. There is no partial.
But for this, need to take care of Krishna all your time during a day, or it doesn't matter. It can be small time, but he's watching only your.
It's
your
everything
situation.
depends how much attachment you have for Krishna. It's everything depends on your attachment, you know. It's not depends on time, how much time you are giving. No, not that. It depends on your love and attachment, dedication. You can see so many devotees, very pure devotees who are very attached. Externally, you can see, oh, they are not doing anything. If you see Pran Krishna Baba, yes, you see. If you see Pran Krishna Baba, he's always going here and there, there and there, there and there. So you'll ask, oh, when he's doing his mantra smarana and everything. But internally, they are always attached. All his activities connected with devotees and Krishna. So, who is really attached with Krishna? So time is not factor for them. Anyhow, they'll catch their time. Anyhow, they'll open the time. Depends on attachment and love. If you have love, then you can offer your life. Time is very small things, very little things. Where is Pujari Baba?
Govalan is asleep, but Gopal Chaitanya will come to do puja, otherwise I can do.
So, you can do.
Yeah, we need to stop this.
There is something. Yeah, there.
Stop.